Hello, it's Tuesday the 13th. I'm FxPlew and this is the Market Brief. Now, Mann has been on. She is by far the most hawkish member of the MPC, and she thinks the MPC should be cautious before cutting rates again. That's despite headline inflation falling to the 2% target. For what it's worth, she also thinks that rates could and perhaps should have been raised more quickly, more aggressively, with bigger hikes than the 25 basis points seen when the Bank of England started to tighten monetary policy. But despite all this, Mann remains undecided on how she will vote at the next meeting, and she is prepared to be driven by the data. We have the July employment data due out today. Wage inflation is a good indicator of secondary inflation lingering within the economy. Average earnings are forecast at 4.6%, which is down from 5.7%. And if that happens, then things are shaping up quite nicely for another rate cut in September. Over in the US, J.D. Vance has been on. Trump's number two wants to see Powell and the Fed judged against its political manifestos. What this means in real money is that if dear old Donald mandated a growth rate of 3%, then that should be the Fed's primary target, regardless of any effect on inflation. Sadly, this is not a bit of bants from Vance. He stands shoulder to shoulder with Trump in cloud cuckoo land. However, Jamie Dimon has also been on with a slightly more grown-up point of view. The JP Morgan CEO thinks that the 2% inflation target might now be an outdated yardstick for the Fed. He believes that rates would need to rise another 1% in order for inflation to fall to the 2% target in the current environment. So perhaps that long-standing target may need a little rethink after the election. In the market, the dollar is gradually showing signs of a September rate cut. The dollar index fell to around 103.15 yesterday, and sterling topped out at around 127.95 against the dollar. We kick off this morning at about 127.80 against the dollar, about 116.80 against the euro, and euro dollar is around 109.40 on the open this morning. That's it from me. Have a great day.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FxPlew.